Hello, and welcome to Deadly Dungeon, the community dungeon show hosted by me, Nik Bowen. Deadly Dungeon. I am messing up my audio once again. So here we are. We are on the fourth floor of the dungeon with our fourth party here today. We are going to go through the journey to the center of the plane once again. Let's go ahead and introduce our characters from left to right, starting with Owen.
Hey guys, I'm Owen Shaw, a OSHA inspector. Pretty on the nose, I know, but I have a... Should I just do a character description?
Yeah. What class?
Okay, I have
race
high reflective chainmail. I'm a human of variant nature, so maybe I have like a strange, I don't know, eyebrow twitch. What's variant human supposed to be? I have a white hard hat on.
Just act funny, you know.
Yeah,
they somehow know things at birth about how to like heal people and stuff.
Well, my trait is being very cognizant of safety violations, and that has skyrocketed my career. I throw bricks at people as well.
Excellent. Moving along, we have Jerma Shamgon.
Yes, my real name is Devin, but I am playing Jerma Shamgon. He is a failed infomercial announcer, and now he is trying to find innovative ways to product his merchandise.
Excellent. Welcome, Jerma. Next, we have Pector Coltons.
Yes, that's the name. I'm Jaimeek in Discord. Been here a couple of times with my friend Temhr. You'll meet him soon. But my character, he's a half-elf. His mother was a bard, and he wanted to learn all about the magic and stuff, you know. But he's a bit impatient for that sort of thing, so he found some questionable fellas to hang out with. There was some dark ritual, and he came in contact with an eldritch entity, so now he's an aberrant mind sorcerer.
Ooh.
Yeah, he's been gifted powers from the other side. But after that happened, it's like maybe his whole life it was a bit too risky, so he instead decided to focus on his other passion, which is workplace safety.
Very important and a noble cause. Thank you for your service.
Now he's here in this dungeon with his friends, making sure everything's up to code.
Wonderful. And last, but certainly not least, we have Flunky number 764, played by Temhr.
Yes, I'm Temhr in the chat. I'm the goofy guy who keeps making jokes and rolling for sexiness. I will be playing Flunky. He is, like the rest of them, safety inspector extraordinaire. Possibly some guy who really is a bit too intense for his job. You know, the type of public servant who really wants to do a good job because they are insane.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. A very special treat we have today for those of you who are watching live. If you type in the command Temhr in the chat, as I have just done, you'll see Temhr's background will change in his cool LED setup. So feel free to spam that all night long. We'll be enjoying that. Okay, so here we are. I'm going to go ahead and move us into our floor of the dungeon here. To our creepy dungeon crawl music here. And I will move us all to the right spot on the map. All right. These 4 dungeon OSHA inspectors wake up, just come into consciousness in a very strange room with 2 bookcases along the north side, 4 sconces emitting a purple glow despite there being no sort of fuel source. And strangely enough, this must not be up to code, this dungeon, for there is a large structural failure of the wall in front of them. There has been some boulders that have fallen, possibly caving in a path. It's hard to tell what's behind all that rock. But fortunately for you all, there is a way out of here as another violation has occurred and a wall to your east has collapsed, revealing a cave. So, the way this works is we're going to have everyone roll initiative by clicking your token, and then up in the top left corner you should see a little initiative button, or you can just click initiative from your character sheet.
Germa, you're
So
so
in
fast.
chat, you should see my roll, but
Yes.
I didn't click my, unfortunately.
Okay, so we'll get Flunky in here with their 16. Okay, we'll get this this sorted, and we will start with Jerma Shamgon. Jerma, here you are in this room, very strange room. What do you do?
First off, Germa notices this giant violation right here and will go to inspect it. And he'll say, even with me and the sham gone, I don't even think the sham god could fix this. And we'll just be inspecting this rock's failure.
Okay, Flunky, number 764.
Okay, looks around, sees the rubble, and says, "Good God, what the hell happened here? I don't think this is a proper workspace. Where's the foreman?" Starts yelling for the foreman and walks right there looking at the rubble.
Owen Shaw.
I snap up like the Undertaker, feeling something wrong in this world. As I look to the bookshelves, are any of them disturbed?
No, they look neat and perfectly in order.
My eyes search for the nearest violation, and I see a brick on the ground. Can I pick it up?
Yeah, you can pick up a brick.
How much does it weigh?
About a pound to maybe 2.
I nod to myself and look at everyone. Guys, something wrong has terribly happened here. And inspect the brick.
It is a brick like all of the others around the wall here.
Does it have like holes in the middle for cement, or is it just a solid stone brick?
It is a solid stone brick. There's
Beautiful.
no evidence of there being any rebar or other reinforcement in the walls. There's not even a mortar.
Terrifying.
Like they were just stacked here.
They were stacked here? Unbelievable. Guys, we have a hell of a job to do.
Okay, and that brings us to Pector Colton's.
Well, not just one thing wrong, that's for sure. This place is rife with safety violations. Not even just the obvious ones. Clearly no regard for structural stability. He'll march on over to this bookcase in a huff and say, Flunky, come over here. Check behind this thing and see if it's properly affixed to the wall so that it can't fall over. And as for the sorting system, well, there is none. This is ridiculous. How is anybody supposed to find anything? And he'll take the time to scan it for some book on eldritch entities, perhaps.
Ooh, okay. Give me an investigation check.
All right.
Just kind of skim over the titles.
Hey.
Yeah, there'll be a book that meets your eye on eldritch entities. I'll need to come up with a name for this book. We'll come back around to that on your next turn. Meanwhile, Jerma.
Germa will come over to this bookcase and he will search for like the top of it if there's any like dust or like in between the books maybe. How's it looking?
No, there is no dust. This is a pristine bookcase. There's no dust in the room. Not even where the wall collapsed, strangely. Or caved in.
Then I will begin looking for just any books that look like they're of interest. Like any like how to dungeon or something. I don't know.
Or give me your own investigation check.
I will.
Okay, yes. There is a book that catches your eye. What languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Dwarvish, Elvish, and Goblin.
Okay. This would have been a book in Dwarvish, which is probably why it catches your eye. And it is a book called Journey to the Center of the Plane.
Ooh.
Otherwise, other titles in the languages that you recognize are stories of heroes, dungeon delvers, champions, that they're stories, some you've read, some you've never heard of, but they all just kind of have that common theme of like heroic champions. They don't even necessarily have to be heroes. They can be anti-heroes or villains who defeated great opponents. Yeah. But yeah, you find this book, Journey to the Center of the Plane.
I will begin reading it while my turn passes.
Sure. Flunky.
Okay, goes to where Pector is standing and says, all right, the key to moving bookcases is you got to lift with your knees. Bend over and lift with your knees. And with that, he uses all his force to kind of like toss the bookcase aside with no actual acknowledgement of any sort of safety of his movements, of the resulting of his actions.
Okay, so you're gonna tip this bookcase over?
Yes, but not onto Pector. I should qualify that.
Okay, all right. You manage to just like start rocking and swiveling and eventually tip the bookshelf over with a loud crash, books spilling everywhere. There are no screws into any of the... There's nothing mounting this to the back. There's no shims on the ground to keep it stable or anchors. Nothing.
Unbelievable.
Pitiful.
This is shocking.
I am enraged.
And that brings us to Owen.
Did you really just topple nearly 150 safety violations onto this floor? Just to check for one safety violation? Guys, this is a joke.
It's the rule
I have a poll.
equivalent
I have a
safety
lab.
violations.
What? I scream. I just start screaming into the chat or into the freaking room, I guess. Does my voice echo?
It does. It echoes down the hallway. You hear it echoing back at you.
Dope. Okay.
All
I'm
right.
satisfied.
And that brings us to Pector Colton's. I am struggling to find a really good way of twisting the title of Lovecraft Country into something more on theme here. Do you have any ideas? Or maybe you have another like spooky eldritch tale that might be familiar to us.
Yeah, Jamie.
Lovecraft counting safety violations.
There we go. Yes, you find is this the story of you all? Have you all been to an eldritch dungeon that had many violations?
Well, that one place where I got my eldritch powers, that one was very unsafe. It may have been part of the inspiration. But
Yeah,
I'm pretty happy to find a book on this sort of stuff, and I just sort of like slip it into my backpack and, try not to let the others know about it. I'm very happy with my find.
All right.
I watch you like a hawk.
Don't worry, this is just for documentation purposes. I'll go to look out this entryway here. So, this room is good with the lighting, but down there, it looks like it gets a bit dark. Don't you think that's a hazard?
Yes, of course. We must illuminate it.
You're right. I will cast light upon Owen Shaw's bandolier, probably, I guess, where he keeps all of his different sized.
I am illuminated.
All right, and light does 40-20 light.
I'll click it.
What?
Yeah, 20 bright and then 20 dim. So I guess you need to program that funny looking.
Yeah, there we go. All right. Owen Shaw, your bandolier of light hammers emits bright light. 20 feet and then dim. Everyone
Good.
should be able to see that.
I assume it's my chainmail, which is highly refractive in case a car's head beams tries to hit me, you know?
Wonderful. All right, Jerma.
What did the book, as much as I read so far?
Yeah, so this is a story about some adventurers trying to find the like objective center of the entire plane, like the entire material plane. You're kind of glancing quickly through like the chapter titles, and it just kind of depicts a story of an adventure which quickly turns awry, and the adventurers find themselves facing various challenges against the inhabitants of the underground city that exists at the center of the plane. Near the end of the book, they face a great beast.
I will move over here and then say, if we are moving further into the dungeon, perhaps we need the power of the Shamgon, and I will cast Aid on the party.
Okay. We have our first spell, level 2. So you can target up to 3 creatures, which gives them some temporary hit points, it looks like.
Yes, I will target Shaw, myself, and let's go with Flunky.
Real quick, it's not temporary.
Yeah, it's
your maximum and current HP increased by 5. Okay, for 8 hours.
Cool.
All right. So go ahead and increase your current and maximum HP by 5, please.
You got it.
There we go.
Did you get your HP there, Flunky? Perfect. Go ahead and increase your current HP as well. All right. Wonderful. Now, what does this look like? What is the spell like? Is there an appearance to it?
So I hold up the legendary Shamgon and I twirl it around my head and it starts to glow, and all of a sudden lights shine up from Shamgon, Shaw, and Flunky, and they feel embolstered. I think that's the word. By the Shamgon.
Are they just like really spick and span clean now?
Yeah, super clean.
Wonderful. All right. Flunky, you are feeling... Oops, I skipped over you there due to some lag. Flunky, it is your turn. You're feeling refreshed and strong.
Hey, whoa, tipping over a bookcase while checking for violations does make one's hands quite dusty. While dusting off his hands. Let's head off into the darkness and check for more violations. I'm sure there's more there.
I'll go. Lead on.
Lead the way.
Oh, it
Like
looks
he
like
does.
I'm getting some connection issues from Roll20 here.
Same.
Yeah, same.
I agree.
While we wait for that to come back, does my passive perception pick up any books written in Infernal, Primordial, or Draconic?
Ooh.
I have passive perception 14. I don't know if that matters.
Since
Since it's kind of out of turn and just... Oh, well, I'm right behind him. I could just do a check if you want.
There we go. restart our music here real quick. Okay. All right, so Flunky heads into the hallway. Owen gives a quick glance. I don't think that you see anything like on a cursory glance.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, it's my turn, or is it still Flunky's?
It is Jerma's turn, I believe. Oh, I'm sorry. No,
Again?
Roll20 is catching up. So it is Owen's turn. Yes.
All right, cool. Are we moving square by square?
Yeah, so if you could move square by square, or a cool thing you can do if you pick up, like, click your token with the left clicker, click and hold, and then you like right click over like various tiles, you can actually chart your path like that.
Okay, cool. So I move next to Flunky. So, and I move down here, and I guess I head downwards.
Yes, you are met with this fork in the road. There are two cavernous paths ahead of you, one to the left, one to the right. The walls are uneven surfaces of stone. The ceiling has various cracks in it. The ceiling is actually not too bad as far as violations go.
The ceiling isn't properly maintained. It's cracked,
No.
Did you say?
Yeah, there are some cracks in the ceiling. There's cracks in the wall too, but mostly in the ceiling. The wall or the floor, not so bad. It's a little uneven, but as you know, as far as the rest of this cavern goes, it's not the worst part of this whole setup. So,
well, hands on bandolier. I want to use my action to close out the walking violations behind me, and just try to hear any creepy crawlies, violators in the dark.
Okay. You only hear the echoes of your own footsteps and those of your traveling companions, and the talking.
I'm confident.
Hector.
All right. Marching up to the intersection, I will say, now this is ridiculous. You see, when you're designing dungeon complexes such as I'm starting to suspect this might be, you're supposed to put proper indications of what should be down each of your paths in the fork. There's seems to be no marks anywhere to suggest why it might be either direction, or even a proper label here would be much more good. Well, we'll have to check out both ways. So, Owen, I'm going to use my cool sorcerer feature, which I can click on once I find it. Telepathic connection as a bonus action.
Nice.
So now we can speak telepathically, well within 4 miles of each other. I hope we don't get farther away.
Can I react to this telepathic connection?
How do you react?
Where are all my frickin' hammers? Give me my hammers back.
Oh, right, of course. I'll say telepathically back to you and start pulling out 5 light hammers to hand over to him.
I throw them in my belts and bandoliers.
Wonderful. Jerma, you are the only one left in the room.
I will say, wait for me, guys. You need the power of the Shamgon. And then, so I have light. I will cast light on my shield.
Okay. Let's get you some light here.
Yeah, they have dark vision. They don't need light sources. Oh my goodness.
All right. So 2 of you should have the light cantrip on you. I'm going to double check that Owen got it as well. Yes. Okay. Both of you should be emitting light now. Anything else, Jerma, on your turn?
Nope.
Okay. That brings us to you, Flunky. The first to head in here. You see Owen and Pector heading towards the right side, but they stop to exchange hammers. Up to the north, you can faintly see the outline of what looks like a large lever, as well as a metal grated door.
So, first thing I do is say, Oh yeah, Owen, your hammers. You know, what? I think I've got some of those for you.
My
And I just
hammers.
and I just toss him 5 hammers, just like da 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 da, like
I catch
into
them
the
all.
air.
As a juggler would.
All right. There's
Yeah.
a lot of hammers for you to pick up here, Owen. I think you're going to need to spend a round grabbing hammers and stuffing them in.
Well,
into-
he's used to catching safety violations, so
Oh.
catching hammers should be
True.
no problem.
What if, he spends an action throwing a hammer at me and I catch it? No, okay.
So, after
I can chill.
doing
It's
that insanely dangerous tossing of hammers, I'm like, onwards, let's search those violations. Up here, I see things. Dangerous things. My eyes narrow when I say that last bit, like dangerous things. So that. And then I walk up as much as I can until my eyesight allows me.
Okay. You find yourself up here by this grated door. There are 2 sconces buried into the stone wall, one to the left of the door, one to the right of the door. You can see beyond the metal grate. The cavern appears to continue. And again, there is this switch behind you. If it's not already clear, the sconces are not lit.
Do I have an action, or do throwing hammers count as an action? Would you like to?
I think if you were going to toss 5 hammers, it would be
Yeah,
your action.
understandable. No worries.
That'll bring us to Owen.
I spend my entire turn picking up these hammers carefully, and then we'll use whatever time remains to begin writing a violation notice for Flunky.
Mm-hmm. Of course. Hector.
I will also start proceeding upwards and take the time to engage in safe workplace practices and put on my high-vis vest by casting mage armor.
Oh, wonderful. I love that. Very good.
And that's about it.
Okay. All right. That brings us to Jerma.
I will move right here for now. And I will say, Owen, come with me. While they inspect the north, we shall inspect the south. And that was 20 feet. I'll move 10 more feet right here. And that's it for my turn.
Okay. Flunky.
Flunky sees the sconces and sees the lever and says, obviously, what is this? A lever of some sort? That looks like a violation. And he tries to move the lever with his hands. Like physically tries to move it. For some reason, he believes a lever in that position is a violation.
As you begin to pull on it with one hand, it becomes apparent you'll need to put a lot of force into pulling this lever, or pushing it if you're standing from the other side, which would probably be the more ergonomically correct way to throw the switch. Push with your whole body weight rather than pull.
This is standard OSHA body maneuvering.
Well, Flunky kind of like knows for sure when something doesn't move like immediately or easily, it's because you're not forcing it enough in kind of using your back and push it as much as possible.
Right.
Oh my god.
Kind of like
Of course.
grab
Of
both.
course. Yes.
This is making me mad.
Right.
Ooh.
Give me a strength check, please,
Oh, no.
to pull the switch.
Huzzah!
With a 19, you are able to pull the switch towards you. And simultaneously as you do, the sconce to the left of the door down here just turns on or begins to emit light. For those of you down below, Jerma and Owen, you see a light glow from around the corner here. suddenly appearing. Flunky, you feel resistance from the lever. It is wanting to go back to its original position, so you will need to remain here and hold it if you wish to continue this effect. Owen, it is your turn.
I turn around aghast that this man I'm writing a violation for has just turned on the lights, giving more visibility to this ground floor, which is a mass. I tuck the note away and start to hastily walk down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't see anything, so I'm going to keep moving.
Okay.
I'm dashing, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There is another lever and another door. 2 sconces, one lit, one not lit.
Can I reach the lever right here, or no?
Sure, you can reach it, but I believe you've used your action to dash.
This is true. I bide my time.
All right. For Pector to do something.
For action economy is a good part of workplace practices. But I will move ahead so I can get a look through the screen and say, Flunky, you just turned the lights on here, but surely it would be better to have the light switch back at the entrance to the place. Would be much more safe, and so you wouldn't have as much chance of tripping on this unsafe ground. And the tunnels ahead of us, they're also dark, and assumedly the light switch is at the other side. This is ridiculous. But I have nothing to do, so I will end my turn.
And what's your passive perception here?
14.
Okay. Germo, what is your passive perception?
Mine is 17.
Okay, wonderful. Go ahead.
All right. I will move right here.
All right. As you round the corner, you immediately notice that this door here, this metal grated door, I'm not sure if my arrow is showing up for you all, so I'll do it.
I see nothing.
Yeah, I see nothing.
This door here has no accessible handle on it.
Oh my gosh.
The passive perception 17 immediately picking up on this.
I will immediately inform Shaw of this. Can you believe of these violations?
I grasp at my helmet in frustration.
I will say, it looks like you need to pull this lever though. Let the ShamWow guide you, and I will lay the ShamWow upon him as I cast guidance.
Okay. All right.
Don't have a guidance.
That brings us to Flunky. Flunky, if you want to continue holding the lever, I'm going to need another strength check from you.
Quick, what do I see to the to kind of, that's not the wall beside me, but to the east of me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you see this metal grated door. There's lots of gaps between the metal bands that make up the door, and through them you can see the light kind of lights up a bit of a path, but there are shadows and darkness ahead. You can just see the tunnel continues, and you can see some other walls a little bit ahead.
Has pulling the lever made it accessible that I can go through? Was it always accessible? Does holding this lever, what does that holding the lever give me? Is it just the light that turned on, or was it?
I'm not sure you'll know unless you let go of the lever.
Ah, okay. Well, one more strength check to hold on to the lever. Here goes. When something doesn't first work, the key is to do it really, really hard with your back into it and hold it until you feel like it's strained, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God.
You feel the lever beginning to slip, but you manage to really dig in deep, like just, completely stiff, locked knees in place. You're putting all your back and even like your neck into it.
Oh my God, this hurts me physically, just imagining this.
It's really funny that you all chose this theme because I was an industrial engineer once upon a time, and this is right up my alley.
Good.
I'm glad.
All right. Flunky continues to hold Shaw. You are down here with guidance. The sham wow placed upon your shoulders, perhaps?
Yes.
I enjoy the lack of moisture around my neck, which, as we all know, perspiration increasingly gets there, the more stressful. And I am a man living on cortisol and stress. So I look at this thing, this lever that I can clearly and easily push. Since it is facing me in its locked position, I can just walk up to it and slightly lean, using my knees, utilizing my arms and shoulders.
Excellent.
And can I athletics check this, or is this a strength save, or what is this?
It's just a strength check. Oh, I'm
Perfect.
sorry, Temhr. It should not have been a strength save. It was a strength check.
Does he break his back?
Oh,
Are we-
yes.
are we
I'm not
rolling?
sure if that would have changed anything here.
Alright.
Are you proficient in strength saves?
I
You're
am very
not.
proficient
No.
in saves, but strength checks is it's the one beside it, right? It's the one.
Yeah. No, you're fine. Oh wait, no, because you would have lost your proficiency bonus. So this
Uh-oh.
should have been a 7. So this does right as you're about to attempt this, Shaw. You hear
The snapping of a
what
spine.
kind, is there a yelp, Flunky? Is there just a crack?
There
What do we got
is-
here?
There is
man.
a yip, like a like of him like realizing that despite the fact he put his entire effort into it, the bar has moved, and he has moved along with the bar, and the bar flings him onto the other side, like right here, onto in front of the bar. From his position, he still holds on, but he's kind of flung with the bar,
Ouch, ouch. And as the bar snaps back, there's a loud thud. I believe I forgot to mention that as you pulled the lever, you would have heard the sound of chains moving, like mechanized chains. You hear them once again. The light goes out for both parties. The sconce next to the door goes out.
Okay, so we're rolling it back a little bit. So I was about to make a
Yes.
move for this thing, and I telepathically communicate with James. Yo, what was that?
Flunky is messing up the safety procedures. Don't worry, I'm about to coach him.
Help him, and I do the strength check with guidance.
Excellent.
Do you want me to manually roll it? I don't have the guidance thing on my character
Yeah,
sheet.
just go ahead and just manually roll it, and then we can roll a. Or why don't you give us the actual roll, and then
Okay.
and then we can roll the d4.
You got it. Huh, jump, up.
Oh,
All right.
Do I need it?
You do not need it, but you're welcome to roll it if you like for swagger points.
It lasts a
Get the
minute.
4.
I like having a dry neck, guys. Do I need it?
It's wonderful.
I'll use it if you want me to. But...
It's all good. So you flip the lever in place, no sweat, with perfect posture, and the other light, the other sconce, lights up, creating light for both parties next to the grate.
Hector, get it. Get that switch.
And like Flunky, you'll need to stand there holding the lever in place. But for now, your posture leaves you in the perfect stance to just continue holding this lever.
Understood.
It's almost as if this ergonomic posture anticipated the type of work that you would be
Exactly.
doing.
Of course. It's up to code.
Set you up for success. Hector, what's going on up here?
Pictor moves around with a grand sigh, and he says, now Flunky, we've talked about this. Now, get in the right posture to bring all of your body into place, into the correct position to push the lever over with minimal effort required. Overstraining yourself is a problem for a lot of workplace accidents. And so I'll give him the help action by pointing out all the ways he can do this better and more ergonomically.
Wonderful. While Flunky is getting coached, Jerma down south, what do you do?
I will go against these bars and see what I can see.
Yeah, you just see that the cave extends forward a little bit and then sharply turns to the right. You can't really see very far past.
All right. Then I'll come here and help Owen with the lever, proclaiming, "I think the violations are fighting back. We must keep hold."
Yeah, I'm good. You,
Oh.
okay.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
I would pat your head, but my hands are affixed to this lever.
Flunky, what do you do with Hector's coaching?
Funky takes the coaching to heart. Once taught to do something, Funky knows that it's best listen to those people simply because they're probably knowing better. So Funky puts his entire knees into it while pushing in an ergonomic fashion for the lever, and hopefully it'll work this time.
All right. Give me your strength check with advantage. A 19 will do it.
Hey.
Once again, you hear the sounds of chains moving as the sconce to the left of each of the doors turns on, and suddenly the doors swing open.
My door is open.
Yes.
When you say swing open, do they swing outwards, potentially hitting people that are standing in the way of the door? Because that sounds unsafe.
They absolutely do.
Oh.
Unbelievable.
Or Owen, your elbow is nearly hit.
I telepathically say, did you see that safety violation just occur?
I am
on the other
writing it
door as
up
well?
right now. Don't.
Owen, it's almost a reflex for you to immediately just grab your notebook and begin writing. And funny enough, the lever is now locked in place. So as you move your hands away with that gut reaction, you're surprised a moment later to realize, oh, the lever isn't moving back.
If I can just adjust it. I'm a field inspector. It's a clipboard, not a...
Sure, yes.
It's one of those flip-out clipboards that has that plastic container.
Yes.
There we go.
Perfect.
Sorry.
And that will bring us to your turn, Owen. As you're writing up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had to denote how many violations I've thus seen.
Oh man, we really should have a counter going here, shouldn't we?
We really should, just to, you know. All right. I take a hesitant step in. Does the doors close? Or do the doors close?
They do not.
I look at Jerma. My friend, we both know what will happen. This is clearly going to spring back upon us. Just look at these greasy hinges that have not been oiled. It is only a matter of time. Step in with me, and I move in closer.
And as you say this, there begins to be a rumbling, first very low and quiet, growing and growing.
Ooh.
The ground shaking. Your pen or quill on your clipboard begins to rattle. And suddenly a loud cracking sound. Up to the northern group, Hector and Flunky, you both see what appears to be a cave-in as the ceiling begins to just collapse, crashing down near the entrance, separating the two of you from the other party.
I draw a hammer preemptively, and that's it. That's all I do.
All right. Okay, see. Okay. I'm going to sort the initiative a little bit here. No, actually, I'm not. Okay. So that's Owen's turn. That brings us to Hector.
Hector stumbles away from the cave-in with a yell of surprise, and telepathically says again, "Oh my god, this is terrible. This whole place rife with violations, and he tugs on this light fixture while telepathically saying, I bet even this light fixture is... Oh wait, this is pretty well affixed. Well, they did something right, at least.
Are they using screws, bolts, or nails? What is it?
I examined this torch thing closely for my turn.
Yeah, the sconce is just like a rod going into the stone. You don't see any like bolts or screws or anything. It's just coming out.
I relay this and ponder on it.
Is it at a 45-degree angle? Was the hammering efficiently done?
No, definitely not.
This is unfortunate.
Well, that's all for me.
That brings us to Jerma.
Temhr will come in here saying, holy sham, wow, have you seen those violations? It's crazy out there. Huh. Anyways, we should probably keep moving.
All right. I did switch Owen and Flunky here since you have the same initiative. And this way, Jerma and Owen will go together, and then Flunky and Pector can go together.
Cool. I am refreshing because my music stopped.
Sure. And that brings us to Owen and Flunky. But Owen is refreshing, so we will go to Flunky after all.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay. We'll go to Owen then.
No, yeah. I just had to minimize or, increase my view because I was lost in the dark. Okay. What do we know? So many violations. All right. Jerma, what's the plan?
We go forward, I guess, until we can rejoin the rest of our party members.
I move 15 feet. Do I see anything? Do I hear any chains rattling, any rocks shuffling and groaning?
No, there's just the settling of rock and stone from the collapse behind you.
Understood.
And whatever thoughts are going on in Pector Colton's mind.
Pector, what are you thinking about?
I'm wondering about potential hazards in this environment. Well, what sort of things could be lurking around here, whether they've let any wildlife onto the scene, which would be vastly inappropriate.
It would be. I've moved 15 feet. I moved 10 more. Readying a throwing hammer.
All right.
In case I see any loose nails in the wall, I guess.
All right, so you have a readied action to throw a hammer.
Yes.
And that will bring us to Flunky.
Oh,
Still don't
Flunky,
use.
Flunky turns to Pector and says, Pector, it seems like our way is lit. Our burdens are released. All we need to do is just run up as fast as we can while swinging our sharp implements into this hallway. And then he goes off and just does that, running forward into the darkness while kind of like holding his hammer.
Wait,
Kind of like a in a manner.
unsafe.
You know?
Is that a readied action? Or-
Holding the hammer, yes, exactly.
Okay.
It's ready. Like, all we have to do is check out the safety over here, Pector. No worries.
All
Then he
right.
runs into the darkness like,
Flunky
hammer.
runs into the darkness with a readied action to attack. And that will bring us to Pector.
All right.
Attack the unsafe.
Pector takes the time to examine his walking surface for any hazards, and then slowly picks his way over and around them. And it scolds Flunky again. Flunky, you shouldn't be swinging those things so haphazardly. You should go into there with a calm approach, with slow, steady steps. I guess I'll go just one more forward and be done.
Okay. And that brings us to Jerma.
Jerma will move forward to Owen's position. Not really seeing anything, moving 10 more feet forward. And then ready in action to cast Sacred Flame upon any violations I see.
upon any violations. Well, they're all over the place, man. Take your pick.
Ooh.
All right. That brings us to Owen.
My action dissolves due to the fact that, or my ready to action. I see a cool pillar. Is this made out of rock, or is it made out of like work stone?
It is just rock.
Does it look like my brick at all that I still have in my safety coat?
No, it in fact looks different. They are different colors and textures.
Ooh. Hammers out, boys. Let's do it. We are crawling right now. I don't know what's happening. I'm separated from my favorite telepath who I just met.
Wonderful.
I chill.
Okay, that brings us to Flunky.
Pector, no worries. Each step is probably going to be as safe as the last step we've taken. What we need to do is, since we are safety inspectors, it is our job to go out there, find the unsafe elements, and hammer them down. Hammer away the unsafeness. And with that, walks a 30 more feet into the darkness.
Okay.
While giving a speech on how our job necessitates us to run into the unsafe, dangerous elements for the people.
For the people. Okay, and it's right about there that I'm going to reveal an initiative here. A Zorn is going to detect you, Flunky, and is going to step out of the wall. And it is going to attack you with a surprise attack, giving it advantage. It is going to claw at you. It is going to miss you with a 14. The Zorn leaps out and tries to swipe at you with this surprise attack. Because of the way we redo initiative, when combat starts in Deadly Dungeon, I am going to give it just the one attack on this surprise round. And now I'm going to clear the initiative order, and we are going to start the combat music and reroll initiative.
Out of curiosity, can I let my ready to action go?
You did not declare a ready to action this turn.
Oh, was it last term and then doesn't
It
carry on?
was.
Okay, I get you.
It was.
No worries. I shall get this unsafe varmint next time.
Yes. Next time.
Good luck. Oh no.
Oof.
All right. Pector, Flunky.
Oh. We roll too, I suppose.
Yes,
I rolled a
everyone
5?
rerolls initiative when we
Oh,
start
man.
combat.
My initiative is incorrect. I should have +6 or 6 initiative.
Okay.
I am alert.
For Owen. Yeah, can you go ahead and link me alert,
I
please?
sure can. I cannot be surprised while I am conscious. I don't know why they say conscious. But +5 to initiative. Other creatures don't gain advantage on attack rolls as a result of being unseen.
Ooh, that's very interesting. Okay, and you have a
Thank you.
+5 bonus to your initiative. So in
Yeah.
fact, this should increase to 10.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes. We can't increase. We can't
Yeah,
update your initiative.
I tried to edit it. I gave myself the initiative modifier of 5, but apparently that's not it.
Oh yeah, that's
So I don't know.
Huh. Yeah, I see that you added that there. I'm not sure why that's not working. Okay.
Oh, wait, what? There it is.
Oh, all right.
What?
I don't know.
Okay,
Roll 20
It's
can be
fine.
weird sometimes.
I agree.
All right. That brings us to the top of the round. Pector, you get to go first up here.
All right. Well, this is clearly one of these unsafe things that I was talking about. So I'll quickly shoot off a telepathic message to Owen about this strange free-armed rock creature I'm seeing.
A Zorn?
I believe so. And
Huh.
I'll shoot off a mind sliver at it, which is one of the cantrips I get for free from
Yeah.
being a aberrant mind.
Okay, so I've never played with this cantrip before. This is very interesting. So 60 feet range, one action, requires verbal components, targeting one creature and lasts a round. You drive
Sick.
disorienting spike of psychic energy into the mind of one creature you can see within range. The target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw or take 10. Oh, it just rolled it right there in the spell card.
Yeah,
That's
I
very
like
cool.
to edit my spell cards.
I didn't even know you could do that. That's incredible. Thank you,
Yeah,
Jaimeek.
closed square brackets, 2 of them around the dice roll. They're really
Oh,
Yeah, it just rolled.
what a
it right
hero.
there. You
Making
yes.
us all better DMs.
Okay. So the target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw. Your DC save is 15. It will pass.
Oh.
Ooh, with our first crit of the day.
So what Mind Sliver does is it tries to make them less aware of potential safety violations, which is why they take the psychic damage and are more likely to fail other saving throws. But this guy, he's super aware.
Yes. Okay, and both the damage and the minus D4 on their next saving throw before the end of your next turn, both do not take effect.
I'll back up a couple of steps to keep a safe distance of engagement.
All right. Down on the south end, it is a Zorn's turn, and the Zorn will come out right of the wall right here.
Well, hello there.
And this will provoke your readied actions. Jerma and Owen. Why don't we start with Jerma? Yep.
Sacred Flame?
Do I throw before he gets in that square, or is he inhabiting that square? I just need to know if I'm doing this at disadvantage. Because I see him coming. I'm immediately
Yeah, that's really tricky. It's like, is the Zorn here when you throw? So you have range. It's a ranged attack, or are they here? I think I will allow it to be ranged, specifically because you have the alert.
Why, thank you.
You are always head on a swivel, even more so than the rest of your party. So I will allow it.
Slap him.
Okay, let's do the dex save, which will be a failure, and the Zorn will take some radiant damage.
Yep.
And the light hammer damage, please.
I am wondering if I can do my Swarmkeeper silly 1d6 with this real quick.
Yeah, can you link your Swarmkeeper feature? Because this is also a new, really cool class that we haven't seen on the show before.
So, Bob, on each of your turns, so I don't know if that is the key word, since this is technically not my turn.
This is not your turn.
OSHA violation stickers.
Yes.
Yes. Oh my god.
All right, then I will not do the OSHA violation stickers and instead just roll normal damage for.
Okay.
That is incorrect. It's at 2. It's supposed to be 5 plus 4 for 9. I will fix this real fast.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Sure. Okay, so the hammer does a D4. You add your strength to it, which is 4, and then your dueling style is supposed to add some to this.
Yes.
The 2, but he also has the throwing style.
Oh yeah, you have 2 styles. You have thrown weapon
do.
feat. From being a variant human, you took a feat, and then
I am a level 1
I'm sorry.
fighter, 5
That's right.
ranger. No, you're fine.
They're fighting styles, not features. You're right.
Indeed. I'm gonna re-roll my damage. Please don't take it. I just want to see my
Sure.
if my modifier works.
Or,
Is that okay? Do I have your
yeah.
permission?
So I'll apply the 5 plus the 2 plus another 2 for a total of 9.
Thank you. I'm just checking my thing. Nope. All right. I don't know why it's doing this.
That's all right.
Okay, I'll fix that later.
Okay. All right. So the Zorn approaches you. Both of your readied actions have gone off. The Zorn is going to multi-attack you, Owen Shaw. 3 claw attacks and 1 bite attack. 1, 2, 3. with a 16 AC from your chainmail. None of these are going to hit, but it will also attempt to bite you, and it will for 14 piercing damage.
I am struck, but not surprised.
Yes.
I have subtracted.
All right. The next Zorn will go up here next to Flunky. The Zorn looks over at Pector, whose psychic energies just emanated away, and the Zorn is going to move over here, and it is going to multi-attack Flunky with 3 bite attacks. Your AC is 20. What is your armor, Flunky?
I have a splint armor.
Ooh. All right, so that's AC 17 for Splint, and then you must also have a shield and defensive fighting style, perhaps?
Yes, exactly. That's exactly it.
All right, as a paladin, you have that fighting style. Okay, so 1 bite will hit for 14 piercing damage.
I assume you mean claws.
Oh, these should have all been claw attacks. Yes, you're right.
Bite.
Roll a claw
so-
attack, I guess, and see if it hits.
I'm going to since I declared that they were all claw attacks, I'm going to roll the claw damage. So instead, take 6.
Okay, gotcha.
And now will be its bite attack. Is that cool with everybody?
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it will miss you with a bite attack.
Okay.
And then the Zorn is going to move into the stone a little bit. So it's just sticking out a little bit. Owen, it is your turn.
This is upsetting for many reasons. All right, I am going to try something because I've never tried this before. I'm going to hit it once with a melee attack.
Okay.
See if I hit. Does 17 hit?
A 17 does not hit.
Oof. Okay. Well, I'm committed to attacking, so I'm going to do it again. 24.
24 will hit.
All right. Can you please make me a DC 12 strength saving throw or be moved 15 feet horizontally in a direction of my choice?
Right. This is your gathered swarm effect, I
Yes,
take it? Okay.
It
so
is.
let's take a look at this since we haven't seen a swarm keeper before. Well, I haven't at least. So you have some intangible nature spirits that have bonded to you and can assist you in battle until you die. The swarm exists in your space, crawling on you or flying and skittering around you, though I don't think narratively we've described that, and I'm okay with that not being the case. But apparently your gathered swarm is OSHA violation stickers.
Yes, they just flutter out of my
right.
coat sleeves, I guess.
That's fucking dope. Once on each of your turns, you can have them assist you by either giving you an extra D6 piercing damage, your attack must succeed, or the target must succeed on a strength saving throw, or be moved up to 15 feet is another option, horizontally in the direction of your choice. Why does it say horizontally? So
I don't know.
I don't think you can push them
you can't
back.
lift them up into the air.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's the
Yeah.
only reason it says horizontally.
I think it's like I am directing the swarm to move them in a direction, and assumedly that limits their own movement. But
Yeah.
if you're not doing a grid system combat, I don't know how you would describe it, because it's diagonally, technically horizontally.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure diagonally is fine.
Like, would this
Yeah.
work? Would that work? Like, I don't exactly know.
I don't know why it says horizontally. Why not along the ground? Or
Yeah.
Well, assumedly it's because you can still drop them into pits, just you can't create falling
Okay.
damage.
Well,
Okay.
yeah, I wouldn't give them a fly speed to just be swarmed by bugs, right?
yeah. So another option you have here, this last one, you can move yourself 5 feet, and as we know, forced movement does not provoke attacks of opportunity. So this is almost like a disengage option. That's really cool.
Indeed.
So you would like them to make a strength saving throw.
That's what I said, and I'm not going to take that back, but I forgot about that 5 feet movement.
All right.
So, fuck.
They will fail. Which direction would you like to move them? And I should be in the habit of having you declare that before.
I did.
But I don't know
Yeah,
if it really
that's why.
matters that much.
I think they pass, actually.
I think it's
my
against your spell
save.
save. What is your spell save?
Mine is only 12, which is this was kind of a gamble.
Okay, so they pass.
Indeed. Can I just offhand hit him with a light hammer instead? Or not instead, but just as a bonus action?
Well, let's go ahead and roll since your attack hit, you do your damage there.
Why don't I do
unless
that?
you want to skip that, that would be cool.
No. Let's just bop him. This
All
time is correct. There we go.
Is it? Oh, because you're
Indeed.
doing melee, you're not doing the
Mhm.
throwing. Okay. So that is 7 damage.
Indeed.
All
They're
right.
not. I just want to bop him.
And then
What am
as a offhand attack, yes, you can use a bonus action to make an offhand attack, but you do
Okay.
not get your proficiency bonus for this. So that is at -3. A 14
Is-
will not hit.
Is that proficiency?
Or
I think it's you don't get your.
I don't get my
ability score
damage.
to damage.
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
that it?
Yes. Because dual wielding is gimped. If you...
Let's see here.
Yeah.
Offhand attacks.
It's called like 2-weapon fighting or something.
And these are light hammers, so you can
Mhm.
absolutely do this. In hand, offhand is. I'm certain that you don't get both proficiency bonus and strength bonus.
I do not get strength bonus.
Okay.
That is a special mod. No, that is 2-weapon fighting, the fighting style, where you get the bonus to
Right.
whatever your attacking attribute is.
Okay, you gain a bonus action.
195.
Yep. You don't add your ability modifier to the damage of the bonus attack. Yeah, that's all
Mhm.
it says.
Yep.
Okay.
I missed though, so
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, I just wanted to make sure we understood
For
the
the
rules
future.
before we move
Yeah.
forward.
no,
Okay.
you're good.
That is a miss. Anything else for your turn, Owen?
I prepare myself to write the ultimate violation, which is leaving a corpse on the ground.
Wonderful. All right. That brings us up to the north group with Flunky. There is this strange stone creature just like literally half pushed into the stone. It's like half of its mouth exposed at the top of its head, half of its eye sticking out of the stone, glaring at you, and one of its claws held up menacingly, ready to strike at you. What do you do?
I say, you can't leave now. You can't absorb yourself into the wall. That wall is a load-bearing wall. It is designed to hold up the roof and everything. This is a violation. And then I just swing my warhammer. Ah! Violation. And
Ooh, critical hit
Oh,
with the
nice.
Warhammer.
Oh my goodness.
Here we go.
Thank God.
Let's see it. I hear clicking. Oh, yeah.
All right, you deal
Wait,
8
what?
damage.
It's uninspiring.
Nice.
Although somehow your Warhammer doesn't look like is taking your proficiency bonus.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that should be an additional 3. It looked like. It's dealing 1d8 plus strength. It should also have proficiency on there.
I'll change that right now.
Okay. Feel free to do another test roll there.
Well, he gets his other attack.
Oh, that's true.
Let's roll. Is that that
There.
change everything?
No.
No, it does not.
All right, let's take a look here.
Help me.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think you just re-rolled damage, not to hit.
Yeah, you want to reroll
Yeah.
your attack.
Gotcha.
There you go.
Oh,
This
right,
is
because
six.
it was using the. Oh, there we
Easy
go.
peasy.
Okay.
And if I click that, does that work?
Yes, that works.
Awesome.
Sorry, yeah, it was the attack, not the damage, that was the problem.
Hmm.
No problem.
Okay. All right.
So the 24 plus 3, does that add any extra modifiers to, or does it crit or something?
Or,
like
I'm
this?
sorry. I thought it was an additional damage that you should have been doing, not It is not. It is. You should have been rolling another 3 on the hit, not the damage.
Yes, but does that add any sort of crit to it, or does
No,
that's
fifth
all right.
edition. Fifth edition does not use like the system of like clearing their AC, like second
okay.
edition does. Yeah, unfortunately.
Awesome. And then
Okay.
I'm like, take that, and you shall get another hit for being so unsafe, you and your wall absorption. I swing. And it's
All right,
not-
that will miss.
Starting off strong.
Well, he remembers the first hit. I hope you
Doing
remember
good.
the first hit, though, you know? Like,
Yeah.
going into that wall, and I shout to Pector, these guys, you know? Ha!
Yeah. I'm gonna shift both you and Germa around in the initiative so we can stick you and Pector together. But Germa, it is your turn.
I will move right here, take the sham wow off of Shaw's shoulders, and say, "Get behind me! The power of the sham wow will protect us." As I cast
Understood.
Sacred Flame again.
Okay, you cast Sacred Flame, and the Zorn fails, taking radiant damage.
Nice.
Anything else from you, Germa?
That will be it.
All right. Top of the round, we are back to Pector.
All right. Luckily, him hiding in the walls will not save him from the power of safety violations and how important they are. As I cast Mind Sliver again.
Okay. The Zorn is just barely sticking out of the wall, but you're able to spike it in the mind, and it will
Oh.
critically pass again.
Oh
Woo!
my god.
This
Oh my
this
God.
Zorn is not having it with your safety violation bullshit.
Well,
Bullshit. Like, excuse you?
yeah. What?
Whoa.
This is what keeps our economy moving, sir.
Smartest Zorn ever.
On to the Zorn then. I have nothing left.
All right, the Zorns will go next. First, the one to the
Probably
south.
switch of those two is around as well, right?
Yeah, that would probably be nice. Let's do that. We'll switch them around just so we can keep it all like top group and then bottom group. So this Zorn will go next. Flunky, they are going to continue their assault on you with a salvo of claw attacks this time. Claw, claw, claw. The 20 will hit for 6 slashing damage. And the Zorn will circle around you, Flunky. They're in fact going to break away from you, giving you an attack of opportunity.
And I take that opportunity because I'm for safety.
Yes.
That thing happens.
You're being a little too safe with those attacks.
And
Swing
Pector,
more wildly.
the Zorn is going to bite at you with a miss.
Oof.
It's just your sparkly, reflective mage armor is just so attractive to the Zorn. That will bring us down to the second Zorn here.
Thank you.
They will use their multi-attack as well, seeing Germa hop into the fray. But they're going to continue to focus Owen with a critical
God.
attack.
Oh my
attack,
God.
And a 23. They are going to hit you for a lot of damage.
I told you guys, I was prepared.
All right, so that is 18,
Eight.
20, 22 damage, and then it will attempt to bite you with a 16, which will hit
Yep.
Oh no.
Guys, it's fine.
for another 16 piercing.
I am still alive.
Wow, you've got 5 HP.
Holy fuck.
You know, I can't help but... Let's do it. This is the biggest safety violation of all.
All right, and that will bring it to your turn, Owen. You've just been savagely slashed with a salvo of claws and bite attack.
I refuse this and slap him in the face with a light hammer. Fuck.
Missing.
Do it again.
Missing.
Oh no.
Last time. It's fine. We got it.
Bonus, the
There we
bonus.
go.
I am gonna shift with my buggy boys to move a full 5 feet in any direction. What's
Yes, you can move yourself 5 feet in any direction, I believe. If you don't mind linking it for us
I
again.
shall, of course.
Oh, that's kind of a weird movement, but
You're right. That's through
fine.
a wall. I can.
No,
move
that's
down.
okay. I think that diagonal is allowable. You can just kind of
Okay.
scooch on past.
And then I will do my 6 damage to him and cry in OSHA.
Cry.
Whatever
in OSHA.
language that is.
It's just, feeling undervalued.
Yeah.
The
fine.
fact that it would take you like your entire organization like 160 years to inspect every dungeon in the world with your
It's true.
current staffing levels. It's just
Yeah.
with those thoughts in mind, Jerma, it's
Yeah.
your turn.
I will once again cast Sacred Flame.
Okay. DC 15 dex save, which they will pass this time.
And as a bonus action, can I kind of like wave my ShamWow, like the people who like do the bowl fighting things? Yeah, like the ShamWow.
You can do that for free, man. That's
Awesome.
fun.
Oh, I had
That's what
movement.
I'm
Can I
doing.
move? I'm sorry. No, never mind. It's
It
over.
is not your turn,
Yep.
so no.
You're right.
This is a brutal and lethal dungeon.
Don't worry,
A
I got
deadly
a
dungeon,
trance
if you
with the
will.
ShamWow.
I am. It's a beautiful thing.
All right, Jerma, anything else?
We'll clean my blood.
No, that's it.
Okay. Flunky, it is your turn up here with the North group.
I am so ready to hit this big walking safety violation that has been dancing around me for this longest time. I start to swing my warhammer a bit more wildly, saying, "Take this, you abomination."
Hey!
You are not within range to hit the creature.
Am I not?
They moved away from you. You took the attack of opportunity, unless your warhammer has reach.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Well-
you just have to move that up to him.
I am going to count that
Yeah.
attack as invalid. You still have all of your attacks. You just need to move first. There you go.
Okay. Seeing as that, he was the first kind of like, was working a sweat, just kind of like exercising a bit, warming up for the real attack coming right now.
Hey.
A 19 will hit.
There we go.
He laughs in the Zorn.
Nice.
Like that.
What is this second?
If he's two-handing.
Are you
believe.
you two-handing or do you?
I
have a
am not.
You're not. Okay.
I am not.
Okay,
Yeah. This theoretically, if I was,
Right.
I
Okay.
would drop my shield and then two hands, and then
Yeah.
I would use that in that sort of fashion.
I only asked because I was using the left values earlier, and I just if I was using the wrong ones, I would want to go back and rectify that. Okay, they will take 7 damage from your warhammer.
Okay. When you said invalid, does that mean like mulligan? Try again.
You
Or
still
does it
have your
mean,
second
like-
attack.
Thank you. Swings a second attack even more wildly and angrily. Take this, Zorn.
Hey!
It is wild and
Hell
angry,
yeah.
angry enough.
Nice.
Ooh, another
Another
7.
7.
Good
And
damage
tells
there.
Vector, just leave this to me, please. Just don't worry. This guy is gonna take it. You don't need to send any more of your vibes at him. And yeah,
Anything else, Flunky? Any movement? Bonus actions?
gets real close to the Zorn, like an unsafe distance. For like within the 2 meters that you should not be. Like really, really in. I completely violated that social distancing.
Is it
Ah.
2 meters everywhere outside the U.S. where we use feet? Like fools.
Oh, and
is that what they're saying everywhere else in the world? Is keep your 2 meters?
Yeah,
think so.
your arms length, a little bit more than arms length
Okay.
kind of thing. If both of you are out there, 2 meters is what it.
We've been
What's
in.
feet in? What's
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because it's I think around 3 feet per meter. All right. That brings us to Pector.
And I say, no, Flunky. This man shall feel the fuel fury of his safety violations. I'm going to
Yeah.
transfer over a little, pull out my crowbar,
Ooh.
But what I'm really doing is casting a spell. I just want this crowbar in case I get an attack of opportunity, because I'm going to use my psionic sorcery,
Ooh.
which lets me cast one of my first level. Well, one of the spells I've chosen. One of the spells I have as part of being an aberrant mind by you sorcery points equal to its level. So
yeah.
I cast Dissonant Whispers for the
Okay.
cost of 1 metamagic point.
So I want to take a moment to look at this psionic sorcery feature, which is really fucking cool. So you have 6 sorcery points, which usually sorcerers use to like refill spell slots, or like twin spells, or haste spells, or the evocation wizards can like, or no, they don't use sorcery points to create those pockets, but you can do really cool stuff with sorcery points. But Aberrant Mind, they can just cast spells with sorcery points, like you could spend 3 points and just cast like a fireball, and you don't.
Unfortunately, fireball's not on the list of allowed things.
Oh,
but I do have like Hunger of Hadar at 3rd level, and I mean Dissonant Whispers is also very good.
Excellent. Okay, so you do not require verbal or somatic components, so you cast Dissonant Whispers. All right. Whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear. They must make a wisdom saving throw against DC 15, which they fail, taking 6 psychic damage. And they must immediately use their reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you. So this fear effect, they'll just run through the stone, provoking an attack of opportunity from Flunky.
Awesome.
And from me with my crowbar, which is likely not going to be very effective.
I think attacks with opportunity have to be made with a weapon you're proficient in.
That would be news to me.
I'm not. Let me double check that.
Oof.
I miss anyway.
Oh yeah,
-1.
I'm mistaken. You're right. I thought you had to be proficient in order to take advantage of the loss of defenses.
Yeah, I was just
Okay.
rolling for a 20.
All right. Neither of you hit.
But I will
Sad
use the
day,
rest
sad
of
day.
my movement to go 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, this is enough. I might as well go 6. All right, I'm done. His turn.
I think you moved one extra because you moved
I
here.
rolled.
5, 15. Oh, no, because I used the diagonal.
Oh, I see.
5, 10, 15.
Very
so-
good. All right. Okay. It is this Zorn's turn. They are going to begin moving through the stone. They will see your position has moved, and they will attack Flunky instead with 3 claw attacks, one of which hits the 22. So Flunky, you said, oh yeah, you do have your shield up, so you are 20 AC. Okay, take 5 slashing damage, as well as 9 from the claw attack that hits you. And that will bring us to the Zorn to the south again, who is really, really hoping to get Owen here.
Why don't you not? Have you thought about doing that and rolling?
No.
Is he distracted by the ShamWow?
This is Deadly Dungeon, and I'm not pulling punches anymore.
Wow.
So the Zorn will multi-attack you with
I am
a
super
claw.
dead. Nope, still dead.
A miss.
Here it comes.
A miss.
Here it comes.
A hit.
There it is.
For
there
8
it is,
slashing
there it is.
damage.
Good
And
luck,
Owen
boys.
will go
Oh,
down.
I
Oops.
threw my character on accident. Eat me.
And then we'll see Owen laying there on the ground, and will now attack Jerma with their bite attack with a 25. Oops, I'm sorry, for 15 damage.
shit. Got it.
Excellent. And that brings us to
Natural
Owen's
20, here we
turn.
go.
Owen, can you give us the first death saving throw of the night with a pass? Jerma, your companion is there lying on the ground, clutched in pain, writhing from all of the grievous wounds they have suffered. What do you do?
I bonus action healing word
Undertaker.
to save him. So that's 8 plus 3 because it's 2 plus spell level.
Right.
11.
Yes, you are a life cleric, so you get to add the
Yes.
spell level. Healing word being a level 2 spell.
Level 1.
Right, and then
It's 2 plus the levels.
oh yes, so it's an additional 3, so 11 healing. There you
And
go.
then I
Yep.
also gain 3 because I also gain that.
Right. Okay. Irma uses. Okay. So that was your bonus action. What else?
Yes. And then good old Sacred Flame.
Our boy. Sacred
Sacred
Flames.
flame.
Whoosh.
Okay. They will need to make a dexterity saving throw, which they fail, taking 9
damage.
radiant damage.
Be gone, thought.
Yes.
Okay. Moving on. Unless there's anything else.
I will once again try to taunt it with my ShamWow, but that's it.
It's a singular eye looking down at Owen, like looks over at you for a moment, and then resumes looking at Owen.
He doesn't know
Drool
him.
like oozing down, like from its mouth over its brow and down, almost like it's crying. Bringing us to Flunky up here.
It speaks primordial.
Ooh.
Flunky starts with his swings.
Good hit.
Oh!
And another hit. Give me your damages, please. -7, -9. All right. Anything else
That
for you?
bar is going down so tantalizing slow. So it's like, Zorn, why aren't you dead? You unsafe monster. Please, Zorn. Go to where the unsafe monsters go, which is Unsafe Town that I made up in my mind. That is all.
Excellent. That brings us to Pector.
Maybe they're just hungry. I haven't seen a single cafeteria in all of this place. And maybe the weight of his safety violations will come down on him as I cast Mind Sliver.
All right. Once again, intelligence saving throw, which they will.
Oh my god.
Rolls
What
tonight
on
are
earth?
going to be good.
I telepathically link just so
So
you guys doing okay? Oh, just hanging out. Not for long.
Any movement for you, Pector? Bonus actions.
No, I'm happy.
Okay. This Zorn will go, considering the amount of damage they need to do, they will move here. And they will multi-attack Flunky with a claw. 1 hit for 7 slashing to you, Flunky, as well as a bite attack, which they will unfortunately miss.
Whew.
The next Zorn will go, eyeing Owen, who is prone from passing out.
Does he know I'm alive?
I think
I
the sham wow illuminated you.
That's fair.
Oh no.
Glorious, clean wounds that it
That's
can
fair.
Aggravate once again.
I would like not to die, but I understand.
We'll see. It has advantage on all of its attacks against you with a
That'll hit.
24 for 9.
All right.
with
You're not dead yet?
An 18
Oh,
I'm dead. I'm
for
down.
9.
I'm at
Okay.
0.
And it will target Germa with its 3rd claw attack with a
Oh my
critical
God.
hit for
Oh my
12
God.
damage. And finally, its bite with a 22 for an additional 16. The South Party is not doing well against their Zorn,
Yeah.
though it is nearly dead. And that brings us
Devin.
to Owen.
It's time for big spells.
Yeah, it's time for some shenanigans.
Owen, death
I-
saving throw, please.
Shall do so.
Shamwowigan.
Pass.
Oh god.
Germa,
Good at death saves.
passing him.
Oh god. I need to survive. So I'm gonna cast a Cure Wounds at level 3 on myself.
Good luck.
On yourself. Okay.
Yeah. For plus 17. And
And does that
believe
include
that's
your +3 for
that's only if I
yourself?
cast it on others. So no.
Oh, that's
Jaimeek.
right.
Ah!
Yeah.
Wait, no, I think we talked about this before. Let me look at your sheet here really quick. Blessed Healer. Oh, it's other than you?
Mhm.
Oh.
Yeah, I randomly realized that after last week's
Guys,
session.
I'm getting
Oh.
wrecked. Help me.
You must have
Yeah,
missed
those
that
those
last
good
time.
berries should have been way less effective.
I'll
on
heal
the
you next
cleric.
turn if I'm alive.
Okay, hang on. I think oh no, that's not Preserve Life. It's Disciple of Life. Okay, yeah,
Uh-oh.
you do benefit from Disciple of Life here. I'm gonna just
Oh yes.
link
Okay,
this.
so that would be
Oh wait, no, yeah.
Yeah, this is what
Never
you
mind.
benefit
5
from.
yeah, so 5 extra healing.
You do get it 5 extra. Okay. I don't know why I'm helping you. I want to kill you so bad.
Because you're a kind and noble-hearted man.
Yeah.
I read this
We'll
wrong
see, we'll
for like
see.
a long time.
Okay, so that is Cure Wounds, which is your action. Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
Okay, that will bring us to Flunky. The
He
Zorn
looks
is
at the sword.
the Zorn is eyeing Pector, but focusing on you.
Like, don't you go after him, you little unsafe thing.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
We have
Oh.
a short show tonight, maybe.
Alrighty, we're getting to bed early, boy.
Any additional movement, bonus actions?
Like Koiber is making good on his threat. Just-
Right.
oh my god.
For my after that sad showing,
Big-
I shout to Pector.
Oh my
you know,
god.
maybe you should take a few more steps back, Pector. You know, just and on next turn. Let's
Yeah.
roll this over.
I think Neil is sitting at home with a glass of wine. He's made an offering to Jexel, the god of luck, asking to give me the best seed for the night.
Maybe.
Oh man.
Mm.
It's still our win no matter what. Guys.
All right, and that will bring us to you, Pector.
All right, I'm going to telepathically say to the person I don't know who's unconscious, you can probably just kite them because they seem pretty slow.
Beep.
Oops, that doesn't sound good.
Oh.
Literally getting
I mean, I'm sick of this guy. I think I'll just try a firebolt on him, even though he looks pretty tough on his exterior. Oh,
Ooh.
yeah, that's pretty good. Ah, yes.
All right.
Wow. Holy crud.
Ooh, that is
Let me
big
see this.
damage.
Let me see this health bar.
All right. Well, let's get a zoom in on this health bar here. We'll see how much this drops. Bonk.
Oh, yes. All right. I'm feeling confident. He can come run at me. In fact, I'll make it easier for him. I'm going to go 5, 10 feet over to here, I guess.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. All right, that's it.
All right, the Zorn will go. This Zorn, seeing what you're doing, salivating from the mouth at the top of its head,
I'm trusting you, Flunky.
it's gonna kind of start stepping towards you.
Let's see.
Gonna consider its odds. And its current HP. It is
Juicy
going
targets.
to
this one doesn't
break
look too
away. No, it's gonna stick with Flunky. It's gonna stick with Flunky,
Close.
I think.
Close.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it on.
This is just, it's such a juicy target. All right, it's going to attack Flunky with the multi-attack. 12, an 18, an 11. One of which
Nothing.
would have been really good
Amazing.
against Pector,
Nothing.
and then it will claw you.
Nothing.
The
Whole lot
Zorn
of
is
nothing.
sad. The Zorn is going to use its remaining movement. Didn't work out so well last time. It's just gonna move right here. And
The other
next,
Zorn
the
is
next
pretty
Zorn will
heavy.
go here. Seeing Owen once again lying there, writhing in pain, the Zorn will attack you, Germa, with 3 claw attacks.
Oh my god.
Oh
All hit.
boy.
Guys. Oh.
Takes 17 damage.
Look,
And
all
it's
we need.
Fine, as long as
Yes!
I'm still alive. I'm still alive.
Get me up and run for your life.
Ugh.
Let me
Do I Hail Mary?
And
the
I'm
question.
considering movement for this thing.
Spit at it.
What weapons are you holding?
I'm holding a mace, and the of course ShamWow.
Okay, so you do not have a shield.
No, I do. I'm holding. So the shield is strapped to my arm, and then the
Okay.
ShamWow's in my hand with the shield.
All right.
Yeah.
you have the
Okay.
ShamWow emblazoned.
Is he
on your
looking for
shield.
metal? Because I have
Yeah.
a little giant that I've been carrying. The
Uh,
collapsible ladder.
Owen, death saving throw, please.
I would love to roll a natural 20 here, but I will
Please.
settle for a 12. No, okay.
One pass, one fail.
Don't have it
Germa,
tonight.
All right. Hail Marying. Inflict wounds at level 2.
Oh no.
Oh god, no.
I think this has happened multiple times. I keep rolling
Why?
4 claws.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Why did you do that?
It was the Hail Mary. Like if he died, like that would have been so cool.
Self party.
Oh my god.
So this is a spell that would have done 3d10
Oh my
necrotic damage.
40-10, I cast it at level 2.
Oh, you
but,
did?
Yeah.
You did cast it at level 2.
Oh my goodness, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why'd you do it?
All right.
I had to
I
go
love
for
it,
the Hail
though.
Mary.
You had
Anything
to.
anything else for you, Germa?
Just risk it.
I will wipe my tears with the ShamWow.
Just risk it. Take the attack. I'm not playing. Fuck it. Do you?
Flunky, it is your turn.
I psychically curse from the
I will not
grave.
leave you, Owen.
You should leave me.
Flunky detects all the negativity from the South team. Just feels it, just psychically feels it through the telepathy. and
Oh, it's
thinks, like,
declared.
Are they?
While not technically an OSHA violation, negativity in the workplace can have severe mental health and chronic physical
This
health
is true.
impacts on employees.
Mhm.
Important to consider.
So
Okay.
he uses that as impetus for the wild swings of his warhammer against this damn thing. The Zorn hits once.
No.
Oh, not okay.
AC 19.
Oh my god.
So after seeing these misses, these near misses, he tells Pector, perhaps it's best you go for the South people, take a long dash there, distract whatever they're doing, or save them. I have this. No worries. I got it, buddy.
Cool.
And with that, I kind of look at the Zorn and be like, what? Can you get me? Can you really want this? Come get it.
I kind of like just listen psychically for a moment. I'm like, yeah,
Beep,
all I'm
beep,
getting
beep,
from
beep,
down there
beep,
is
beep.
dial tone. And so I will start making my way this way, 30 feet, and it's not looking good. I think, I mean, no, I can't leave Flunky to
You
maybe. I'm gonna firebolt the Zorn because
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Another near miss. The flames impact on the Zorn and just disperse, leaving nothing but a little bit of black scorch mark. It does not appear to have done anything.
All right, that's all.
The Zorns will go next. This Zorn will circle around Flunky
GG.
here, and is going to multi-attack at Flunky. A claw, all missing, and a bite that hits for 15 piercing damage, leaving you with, I believe, 9 HP.
No problem.
The Zorn continuing to salivate. Meanwhile, this Zorn down here, its conviction to create a glorious, hefty feast for itself, somehow ringing out, is echoing some sort of prophecy around a feast being had on this floor of the dungeon. Subtle nod to last week. And they will multi-attack you.
Is it subtle?
Well,
Well,
I'm still alive.
I didn't. Yeah, I suppose it was subtle when I.
Oh, still good.
Everything's
Miss the bite.
fine.
Miss the. Rip.
Dealing certainly more. 16
yeah,
more damage
down.
than you ever made.
GG.
Owen, you have 1 pass and 1 save on your death saves.
Just give me a 20.
Here we come.
Here it comes. Damn it.
2 fails, 1 pass for you. Jerma, your first death saving throw.
All right, natural 20. Here we go.
Oh my god.
No.
Fail.
We gotta stop channeling it. We're like, Hail Mary. Nope. Hit him. Nope. That's it.
Oh boy. Flunky.
Has to work sometime.
Not necessarily.
Flunky, Pector ran past you, turned around, threw a mote of fire, and is looking perhaps regretful.
We all are looking very regretful on how this has turned out. We seem to have learned a lot in safety. So much. We've been being so safe with these guys. We haven't hurt them at all. We really, really wanted to be unsafe with them, but we have not. I touch myself in a very safe manner and lay hands on me.
What?
While healing myself.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean?
Lay hands? Lay on hands?
No, what do you mean you touch yourself in a very safe manner?
I...
What does that look
I
like?
should say.
What does that
He's
look like?
channeling pure safety into his being.
All right, you
I,
cast your lay on hands points. How many points are you spending?
Let's say I spend 20 points. Yeah, sounds right.
Okay.
Sounds about good.
Lay on hands. You, as an action, can spend your points. You have 30 of them. You're spending 20.
Yep. And I look at the Zorn and I say, now it's time for you to get hit with my remaining action. Oh, well, actually, I don't have a remaining action. Now I remember it.
You have a
that
bonus
action.
action.
Is split into 2. Yes, exactly. So I look at the Zorn. I'm like, you unsafe jerk. You are going down next time. I just need 1 second. One second. Healing myself. I'm like, all right, I feel better. When my turn comes around, and then that's, you know. Continue.
Excellent. Hector.
I do feel bad about the lack of safety going along down in those other corridors, but I need to make sure this area is secured first. So I'll fling another firebolt. Just a 10-foot distance. There's no way I can possibly miss the creature.
Softball it.
Oh my god.
All right. Your firebolt goes wide, crashing against the wall.
All right. Let's go see what's up here. 15 feet. Oh, good. More horrifically unsafe workplaces.
Yes.
Might as well go the rest of the way around. Okay, there's 30 feet.
All right. Next, the Zorn you just left behind with your subordinate will go. The Zorn will look over its shoulder, seeing you flee, and will just turn to face Flunky with its full might, and it will multi-attack with 3 claw attacks, 2 hitting for 11 damage. It's a very good thing you use those lay on hands points, or you would be on your back. And it will also attempt to bite you with a 20 for an additional 9 for 20 points of damage.
20 points,
turn.
perfect.
Exactly what you just healed
absolutely
for.
Perfect.
Wonderful. Meanwhile,
Wonderful.
The Zorn to the south will consider, it will be leaning over, drooling over the two of you, and it will then look over its shoulder. Pector, how much money do you have?
0. I have 0 money.
Do you have any metal on you? Or gems?
Let's see. I suspect the answer is no.
Dude, I have a backpack
I have a
full
crowbar.
of 30 hand axes. I think he's gonna pick me. Let's be real.
I have a crowbar. That's probably metal.
I'm wearing 10.
Well, a crowbar's probably not made out of a precious metal.
And we'll never hand axes.
Yeah. Trying to find a way to not just immediately kill you both.
No, you should kill us both.
You made it pretty convincing about this elevator.
I'm wearing chainmail suit. I have a metal ladder on me.
Flunky, how much money do you have on you?
I have a bunch of money. I have 52 copper pieces. 52. An insane amount of copper pieces. And I have 26 silver. An insane amount of silver.
All
right. Remember this.
Sounds like he spends
that's
his
half
entire
a pound
turn
of silver. That is
doing a perception
Okay,
check.
that's a lot of precious metal. The Zorn is going to do some weird of strange sniffing, even though it doesn't have a nose, and also no one in the immediate vicinity can see this because you're both incapacitated. But the camera sees this, and the Zorn will stomp off and just flee into the rock.
Cool. I die.
Owen.
I succumb to my wounds.
Oh
You
my
do?
god.
Oh no!
Yeah. Guys, I called it initially.
Hold the phone. That's that. When I hover my mouse over that, it says 2 + 0, and I think you'll find that equals 20.
Oh, this is true.
Don't worry, we have
the worst math in the world.
Worth of diamond
Guys,
dust average
I
real
said I would make the ultimate OSHA violation, and I did it with this. I have left a corpse on this workspace.
Unacceptable.
I die. I salute the world.
It's not how you'd like to see Spectre go.
I didn't think the Zorn would be this bad.
Yeah.
He literally gave me within the first turn, dude. It was super dumb.
Yeah, that was very bad.
All right.
Yeah.
Irma, you have 1 failed death saving throw. Your second, please. A pass.
All right.
You
That's a pass.
1 pass, 1 fail. Flunky,
Okay.
Hector has left you alone with this Zorn who has just eliminated all of the healing you've just done. What do you do?
Yes, eliminated all the healing I have just done. Well, I look to my spells. I figure out that I have absolutely nothing that will help me. So I look. Well, no, I have something that'll help me. I think. So, you know what? I just take a swing at this guy.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I do. And I...
Critically
nothing.
miss.
Critically missed that.
Oh boy.
Wow, Koibu is in the
Critically missed
game.
that.
Real.
And I
Changing the
take
dice on the fly.
yet another swing.
That is a hit.
And could
There we
I
go.
also maybe I should have declared this first. I wanted to add a divine smite on that.
I believe you declare it when you hit the creature.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can you link divine smite for us, please? Yes, when you hit a creature with a melee attack, you can expend 1 spell slot to deal radiant damage to the target. In addition to the weapon's damage, the extra damage is 2d8. Plus 1d8 for the spell. Higher than first. So, what level spell slot are you using?
Okay, so out of curiosity, do I have an awareness on how much health this Zorn has? Like, do I have kind of like does he look a bit healthy? Does he look maybe a bit unhealthy?
I mean, you can see its health bar. This is how much damage the firebolt did.
Okay.
Did you see
how
that?
Might
much
it.
Firebolt did.
Do it. You got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Yes. So could I roll let's see it.
I think you need to declare this before you roll weapon damage.
Okay, I didn't roll the weapon damage yet.
Right,
but,
yes. So you have the option here.
Yes. All right. So it's 2d8 extra on top of whatever the weapon damage would do, right?
Yeah, if you're using a level 1 spell slot, yes.
I think I'll add a second level on that one. I'll
Okay.
make it a 3d8 just
Okay.
because, the hell of it.
All right. You use divine smite. What does that look like with your weapon? And like, do you have a deity, or is your deity the OSHA manual?
My deity is the OSHA manual. And I'm like, finally, you're dead. Get away from me. Get away from all your unsafeties. And I hope that you will never come back and you will now make this entire thing more safe. Thank you, God. OSHA manual. You've helped me here. And I've kind of like tear out a page of the OSHA manual and I drop it on, crumpled up a page and I drop it on the thing.
All right, roll me 3d8 for additional damage. Oh,
Wow.
not too bad, but it is enough to kill the Zorn.
Yeah.
The Zorn just like clatters to the ground, falling on top of the OSHA manual page, which begins to just soak up all of the blood that is oozing out of it. And it just keeps soaking up the blood and soaking up the blood and soaking up the blood, leaving a nice, clean floor.
Nice.
Curiosity.
Mhm.
Since I'm not currently in combat, could I move to, I suppose, 30 feet away from everybody? It's 30, no, it's 40, 35. Now I've moved a bunch of feet.
I didn't see any movement.
I should say that. Thank you.
Yes, you can move that as part of your turn.
Yes.
All right. Pector.
Flunky, you killed it. Good job. Quick, we need to find the other one. I think they've fallen. All I'm hearing is non-stop dial tone. I guess I will just start dashing up through the corridors then. 25, 30.
Yes.
I get 35 of this one.
Up ahead, you see
40.
a wooden door with 3 concentric circles on it. The circles are made of strange runes that you cannot understand. And as you turn the corner, there is a treasure chest in front of you. with wood
no time
and
for looting.
metal bands. I think that is a wise assessment.
Yep, that's all the movement.
Okay. Flunky. I'm gonna redo this with you on camera. Busting out of the wall is another Zorn that looks battered, and it closes the distance with you.
Goodness.
And it will have used a dash action to get here. Meanwhile,
Perfect.
Jerma, you have one failed and one passed death saving throw. Your
Here comes
third.
the ones. Good luck. Oh my god, I finally called it! Yes!
I
Oh!
believe on a natural 1, you suffer 2 failures.
Yeah,
Is that
we got it,
correct?
boys.
I don't think
We
I've ever
did.
actually
Oh my
seen that
God.
in gameplay.
I've seen it so many
Holy
times.
crap.
Oh,
What is going on today?
oh my
Teams.
goodness.
Uh,
Devin,
This luck.
welcome. Welcome to
Oh,
the winner's
man.
club. The moral victors. That's us.
hang on.
Oh my god.
Death saving.
What are the? I got the bad seed.
We both got the bad seed, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
that's your third failure.
Yep.
And Jerma dies.
5% chance. We got it every
man.
time.
Easy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Jamie, good luck.
Back over to
luck, guys.
Flunky, who is being chased by yet another Zorn. Flunky, what do you do?
Oh my
What do I
goodness.
do? What do I do? Well, I will
Fine.
touch myself with my lay on hands for that 10 extra
Oh.
points.
Okay. Anything else from you?
And I will take my money pouch and just give it a good old toss, you know? Just give it a throw. Just like throw it in direction of that lever right there. Kind of like right here.
Mm-hmm. Toss
And like,
a coin pouch.
yeah. So I'm now penniless.
Oh no. An even worse way to die.
Yeah.
Without money.
Money spills out onto the floor out of the pouch.
Don't worry, guys. I have like 170 golds worth of throwing weapons in my body.
Meanwhile, Hector, what are you doing?
You know what? I changed my mind. This is the time for looting. I want to open the chest.
Yeah!
Yeah.
All right.
A wish scroll.
You
Whoa! We
flip
can
One man
open
the dungeon.
the chest, and there is
Yes.
a scroll that says "Ice Knife" in big bold letters.
Thank goodness. I've always wanted an ice knife, but OSHA just says that those are apparently not safe.
No.
But now, in this unsafe environment, it's given me one. And nobody around to badger me for what I want. I do have a bit of movement left, so I'll just
yes,
Don't run with it.
move 25 feet back up this way.
wonderful. On the scroll are 3 concentric circles with runes. As you pick up the scroll, the first circle lights up. Next, the Zorn will go. Oh boy. And Flunky, they are salivating and ready to nom on you. They will strike at you with a 25, a critical hit.
What is that? The
for
6th crit from these
God.
swords?
17 damage. You still have 2 left, so it
Oh
will
my
be-
God!
Holy.
Apollo, you were not kidding. You want to go to bed at a reasonable
my.
hour.
I think this is divine retribution for all of the
It is
good
what it
berries
is.
from the
It
previous
is what it
runs.
is.
Oh my
I didn't even cast
goodness.
Goodberry yet.
Yes, and in fact, you might notice we don't have a druid in the party. However, the cleric took Magic Initiate, which allowed them to take the spell Goodberry, and they are a life cleric, so they could have benefited from
Yeah.
Lots of berries. And lots of healing, but I don't think that that's going to happen for us today.
Guys, we are blessed.
Flunky, you
We are
have
the
lost
luckiest team.
all your
Oh, man.
HP.
Yep.
And we've
Dude.
established that Pector does not have any money or precious metals on them. So this Zorn
I have a crowbar.
which is not a precious metal.
It's precious to me.
The Zorns can detect. They have sense for treasure, not sentimental value, unfortunately.
Oh.
So this Zorn will attempt to bite you, Flunky. You are prone, so it will have advantage. But
Wow.
it will not break through your defenses.
What?
Flunky, your first death saving throw, please.
1.
Let's do this.
A 1 or like a 20? Or 1
No, we're not owed a 20 in this life. Not this time,
We're not
guys.
worthy.
What do I click here?
Let's see. So, under
Temporary hit points.
Temporary hit points.
oh wait, where did it go?
Right next to hit dice.
I don't see it on the sheet there. Oh,
So-
I think because of the formatting, it's all screwed up.
What?
Just roll me a d20, please.
There he goes.
Oh, but you're a paladin, so
There
you
we
get
go.
you get a bonus there.
Wow.
Not while he's
get a-
unconscious.
No?
No,
Uh,
no,
yeah,
it's while I'm
it
conscious. It's while I'm
specifies-
conscious.
yeah.
Yeah,
A 15
Only-
is still a pass.
yeah, yeah. It's only while I'm conscious.
Oh, I see.
Or perhaps maybe I give it only while I'm conscious.
Okay, that is one pass for you. Pector, you have a scroll of
Nice.
ice knife at your
See,
disposal.
out of curiosity, it says you must be conscious to grant this bonus. Would it be
Yeah.
like that's to give it? Perhaps I always have this.
I'll look into this.
Well, I'm just wandering along. Taking me 30 feet and then a dash, 40, 45,
Join
50, 55, 60. Oh, look, a Zorn.
That's a Zorn.
Interesting. I'm gonna slow my pace and try not to attract its attention, although it may already be too late.
Oh, while he's doing that, just so you guys know, this all went downhill when you threw the bookshelf and caused so much negative karma. Now, I know that was at the start. Mathematically, it should have leveled out, but it did not.
The OSHA gods were mad at us.
Oh,
Ocean
dear.
gods.
The paladin had betrayed us, guys. Let's just get that clear, okay?
It is quite humorous on on how truly glorious our dice rolls were. You know,
We should
are
have
very,
spent
very
like
lucky.
10 minutes within that room cleaning it up. That's what we should have done if we really cared about safety.
Yeah.
This is a farce.
I'm not finding anything on this ruling of does it affect you? But you are also granting this bonus.
Oh, I can use it.
That's worded so strangely.
A self grant.
Do
It's
you
like-
grant it to yourself, or do you have it innately and you grant it to others? That's what I'm. I'm
I
a
read the
fan
wordings-
of it works for you if you're unconscious. I'm
Yeah.
actually gonna research this more because this might come up again. Sure.
Either would be an acceptable interpretation. I might as well go on about this a little more because I mean it's not going to be much longer.
Okay.
It's like shoddy financial things going on, like scams and stuff. They're just granting it to themselves.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. The Zorn will take its turn. It will run into the wall and it will use the dash action to run into this pillar.
Ah,
A
That's
true
interesting.
hero.
Flunky, your second death saving throw, please.
Do this. 20.
Okay.
That's
oh
not
no,
na-
that's not a real 20.
That's not natural. That's not
Yeah.
natural.
And the mod is your aura.
Yes, exactly.
Dirty 20 death save. You got a 20. I also just had the book open on death saves. It was... This could be important.
It could be.
I hope so, but the way
What's
the
in
luck
Oh
has
no!
been rolling,
It specifically says
the way their luck has been rolling.
if you
know?
roll a 20 on the d20.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay.
It
worries.
is explicit there. Okay. So that is your second pass, and that brings us to Pector. Pector, the Zorn ran through the wall, and is, you think, somewhere in the stone here. We can also see the nameplate, so we know where that is.
Yeah. I'm just gonna
I'll be explicitly clear here. You cannot provoke attacks of opportunity from it, even though you're adjacent to it, because it is inside stone and it cannot see you.
Sure. I guess I'll just wander 30 feet this way then, and I'm gonna test this. I'm gonna pull out my scroll of ice knife and try to ready it to point at something.
Okay, so you are now concentrating on this. The second and third circles of the spell scroll illuminate, and you are casting the spell actively, holding it.
Hopefully.
So
yes.
you are concentrating on the spell.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. The Zorn will go next. Not knowing exactly what you're up to, the Zorn will step out. You will, your readied action may go off if you were going to use it right away.
Yep.
Okay. So, Scroll of Ice Knife. Let's go ahead and link this if we can.
Did they reprint this, or is this a Xanathar spell?
I think this is just a normal spell.
Ice knife?
Hollow
I
is
think that's new.
disobeying his own rules. I know.
Did I?
Uh-oh.
Where does
Guys, I could have taken absorb elements and everything would have changed.
Yes.
I don't know, because I think my sword, where I started with the loot tables, was from the Fatal One. I started with the Fatal One table, and I expanded it quite a bit. So this might have been on the original. But for those of us... Oh, thank you for linking that.
Oh my goodness, this
Okay.
boy.
5.
Oh, wow.
Well, yeah, 10, but I think technically it's non-magical, and I looked at the stat block. Oh no.
The target and each creature within 5 feet of the point must succeed on a dex saving throw. What is your spell save?
15 minus, but
They will fail and take an additional 2d6 cold damage.
Hey.
They will take 16 damage.
What?
They have a sliver of HP.
That's very rude of him.
You are no longer concentrating on a spell, and you no longer have a readied spell. The Zorn will proceed with the rest of their movement. They've moved 5 feet, 10, 15, 20, and they will multi-attack you, Hector.
All right,
with
I got my shield.
3
spell.
claw attacks.
Oh, wait.
Your AC with your
16.
safety vest mage armor is 16. They will miss all of their
Wow.
claw attacks,
Hey,
but
there
critically
it
hit
is.
you for 26
8.
damage.
8
Hello?
criticals from these Zorns.
Oh my god.
What?
Every
Boss
single one of these
Zorns.
crits is a safety
We
violation
have eaten.
in and of itself.
Oh my
Flunky,
gosh.
your third death saving throw, please.
Beauty. A
Okay.
failure.
All right, 2 passes and 1 failure, and that brings us to Pector. Pector, this Zorn looks just completely punctured is the word I'll use by all of this ice
Yeah,
and knives.
Everything's going wrong already, so I might as well finish this with a bang. I'm just gonna cast Fireball.
Hey!
Hey, here we go.
25 feet in front of me to hit the Zorn.
What does your fireball look like, and how does it just engulf the Zorn?
Well, it's just at first it's like a ball of OSHA safety violations. So you throw that at the point, and then it all combusts and it eradicates any potential for any more safety violations in a 20-foot radius by dealing 22 fire damage.
All right. Just so we have it as canon, the Zorn fails and takes the full 20 damage.
Nice.
Just completely cooking it and its companion behind it.
And I'll take 30 feet of movement speed.
All right. That brings us to Flunky with 2 passes and 1 failed death saving throw.
One. Here it is.
Here's the
Oh,
one.
I called it last time. Let's see if I can do it again. No. Okay.
All right.
Oh, I'm safe.
Flunky is stable. Hector, on the other hand, is probably stressing out quite a bit.
Hey, Hector, how are you feeling? What's it like?
Well, all alone, I guess I step over to Flunky and like, yeah, he's fine. And so I just wander over to this here money bag. I pick it up.
Oh, yeah?
I wander back. I place the money bag on Flunky's chest, returning his property. And I guess I just like settle down along the wall and I pull out my harmonica and I start playing my harmonica. Sadly.
All right.
See what happens when the room turns to void.
Yeah, we can fade to black or we can fade to white.
Well, I still have a couple more things I want to get done. There's my harmonica playing check, so that's great.
It's a pretty good tune that you play for your fallen companions. Or maybe it's just this one. Your supervisee.
Yeah, I'm going to again cast using sorcery points through psionic sorcery. This time the sending spell.
Ooh.
And I want to direct this to like my superior in the safety inspector committee.
It's me, bro.
No, they're like even beyond you.
The executive,
the foreman or whatever.
Okay.
And it says foreman 3 dead, safety inspection unsuccessful. This place extremely unsafe. Send more men. Beware of falling ceiling and unbracketed bookcases. It has a 95% chance of crossing planes if we are on a different plane.
Ooh. Okay, let's take a look at this. That was a lot of words, but probably within 25.
Yes, I counted.
Good job.
Into other planes of existence, but if the target is on a different plane than you, there's a 5% chance that the message doesn't arrive. Do you know if it arrives or not?
Well, he can also respond to me immediately if he wants to.
I have a sneaking suspicion that our party next week or perhaps the week after, there is going to be a response. I do not have it for you now.
Good.
But
well,
there is a response that we'll just have the camera show you like perk up and like kind of nod.
Excellent.
Well done.
And let's see. I guess I'll just I'll try to pour a health potion down this man's throat. I believe it's a medicine check.
Yes. So you, I believe, have 2 healing potions?
I do. Can
Okay.
I, like, if I was to take time to properly set this up, I like prop him nicely against the wall and I make sure his throat's all clear and I spend like a turn readying the pouring and maybe I like do it just a little bit at a time, like taking as much time as necessary. Can I get like advantage or something?
Give me one moment. What? Okay. So you
It'd be
take.
nice to have. No.
You take about a full minute to prop Flunky up against the wall, removing the stuff that you just put on him. And I will say that this does have an effect. So normally, and this rule is published on the Deadly Dungeon doc, it is a DC 15 medicine check to administer any sort of forced healing by ingestion. I'm not a fan of making someone just like consume something while they're incapacitated, like as something you can just do. So it requires a medicine check, and if you fail, the item is spent regardless of the outcome. So yeah, give me a medicine check, please.
Oh,
Hey.
That is a pass. Flunky, roll me 2d4 plus 2 as you cough and sputter after ingesting a healing potion. All right, you recover 6 HP.
Or plus 2 on top of that would be 8.
Oh yeah, plus 2. Yep, 2d4 plus 2. Wonderful.
well,
All right.
Flunky.
Well,
Yeah,
those,
there.
those,
I know
those,
it's not safe liquid ingestion practices. No need to panic. I did as best as I could under the circumstances.
Zorns.
Oh yeah,
No,
don't worry.
it's-
There's a couple of them over there.
Oh. Wow. Good
Yeah,
job.
I mean, you could go jump up and down on them for a little while if you wanted. There's
No, I'm
not
good.
a lot else to
I'm good. I think we can leave them there. I don't need to go near them. That's okay. You know. I think this place might be safe. This place might not be safe. You know.
Yes, I've
the
sent a
feeling.
message off to our highest foreman that we know of, and I've received a response. So we should probably just hang out here and see what happens, I guess. Hopefully they'll send some more people along soon.
Yes. Okay. Wow.
As you look around after saying, we'll just wait around and see what happens, you notice that the feature, like the light being emanated from the torches, is slowly shifting in color, becoming very pale and bland. You look over at the torches, the light, there's no flickering or anything like that. The light is just consistent and strong, but the color is shifting. You're not sure if it's the shift in the light, but everything around you appears to be shifting in color to a more muted tone.
What do you think, Flunky? Does that look like a safety violation?
I think that there is no actual safety at all. Like this has been non-stop violation. Completely. We're the only ones who care about safety here. I'm starting to think that no one cares about safety at all.
I agree. I hear that the person who built this place might have had some background in like making sure workplaces are safe. So that the fact that they just completely ignore that is outrageous.
God, you wouldn't
It's even worse than like ignorantly breaking the rules, right?
No worries.
It has intent behind it.
One more of those healing thingies. You know, I'm feeling still a bit hurt.
I mean, listen, buddy, so am I. I'll uncork it and drink it. To taunt him.
Oof.
You drink. All right. All
you're right,
healing
that's so
potions
much
have been
better.
consumed. The healers have been killed. Well, the paladin might have some healing spells, but you're a vengeance
Not at
paladin. I don't know if vengeance paladins
Not at all.
get a lot of healing spells. Okay.
Oof.
We, for the purpose of video editing, are going to take a quick break. On the other side, we'll see what happens to our OSHA dungeon inspectors. We'll be right back.